there, beautiful people. It's me, Desiree. Thanks for clicking on my video. I'm filming a lot of videos in the same day, so I have the same shirt on. Please bear with me, but I'm sure you'll be okay with it. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a few drugstore releases that I am just loving right now. There are a few things that I'm just like having so much fun with, so if I get overexcited in the video, well, I'm not sorry about it because they're just so much fun. Makeup's just fun, and these are a few things I'm just having a lot of fun playing with. So the first thing is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Nude like highlighter palette. I saw this in someone's worst of the year video, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? You tried it literally one time with your finger and you're like, oh, it sucks. Anyway, this is how it looks. I use this all the time. It has 4 highlighters in it. One's like a really awesome peach one. I wear that one all the time. There is kind of like a deeper shade here, and then these 2 lighter ones. I wear this all the time. So on the back, it does say you can use all the shades like all over your face, and I have done that. But these are all shimmer. So having the bronzer shimmer, the highlight shimmer, the blush shimmer, it's a little overkill. But I do wear all of these all the time. If I'm wearing the bronzer one, I will only use that one and not one of the highlights. I'll use like something matte because I find it just a little over the top. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. If you like a highlight that the neighbors can see across the street, you're probably not going to like this. It's definitely more on the subtle side. But a little subtlety never hurt nobody. And I'm really liking that palette. Another thing, oh my god, this is the most fun thing I've ever bought. So Revlon came out with this line called Color Charge. It's limited edition. The one fun thing Revlon's ever done, and it's limited edition. I thought when Gwen Stefani like became one of their spokespeople that she would inject like some life and fun into the brand, but it's not. It's the same stuff. They just put her picture on it. But I saw these displays. Oh my god. I was like, Revlon, why is it limited edition? Anyway, they came out with these lip palettes. It's a lip powder. I kind of think it's just eyeshadow they're wanting you to put on your lips. But there's that one, and then there's this one. Look how fun. I did put these on my eyes because I thought, you know what? Those eyeshadows, I mean, look at that. Have you ever seen Revlon that go like that? They might look a little powdery because I swatched very heavy, but blend them in and they look awesome. I wore these on my eyes the other day and I loved it because I was like, you know what? I feel like those are just eyeshadows. I have been experimenting with these on my lips, especially these lighter shades, just a little on the bottom and on the like top part a little bit. I am loving it. It's so much fun. Can you see my swatches? Maybe not. I love it. I thought these were eyeshadows at first, which is why I immediately wanted them, but they're lip powders. I've never heard of anything like that. These are like the most fun thing ever. Revlon, where has this been? I don't know. Anyway, the other part of the Color Charge line that they came out with were 2 new blushes. I talk about the Revlon powder blushes all the time because they're my favorite formula. They're underrated as heck. And they came out with 2 new shades, so I bought both of them. This one is called No Rules. Look how freaking cool this is. I had this on yesterday, and it made me look kind of dead. When I was filming a video, I was like, oh, that looks a little severe because it looks, on camera, it looked like a really weird contour. So I put on the other one on top of it, and then I just had so much blush on. I was loving it. But this is like the most unique shade I own, and it's beautiful. Like when I saw this, I was like, I want both of them, but obviously I don't need both of them. Let me grab that other one. I dropped it. This is the other one. It's called Hot Cheeks, and it is definitely a hot pink. This is so beautiful, and the thing I love about Revlon blushes is that they're pigmented, but not over the top pigmented. You don't need to just barely touch your brush in there. They're really nice, easy to use, easy to blend, even a shade like this. I love it. I mean, Revlon, why is this limited edition? Anyway, they do have this Color Charge line out. They did release an eyeshadow palette, which I didn't get because it's in the same format as that Not Just Nudes palette they came out with. That wasn't very good, but it's full of colorful shades, and I kind of just want to get it anyway. They have some nail polishes, some eyeliners, and some lipsticks, and I was like, Revlon, you're such a boring brand, and you come out with this one fun thing, and you're only going to have a limited edition. Anyway, another great thing that has recently come out are these Wet n Wild palettes. The Not a Basic Peach in particular, because I'm doing a pan that palette on this palette. I'm loving it. I've been using a few shades from this every day, except today. Of course, I'm using the Subculture palette. But I'm loving this palette so far. The other ones are equally as good. Each one kind of has their dud shades. In this one, it's definitely that one right there. It's a little chunky, a little hard to get on the eyes without a ton of fallout, and the glitter just kind of chunks off everywhere. But if you've been seeing these palettes and been curious about them, definitely pick one up. You're not going to be disappointed with the majority of the shades. And it's great. I love that Revlon, that Wet n Wild kind of redid those palettes and brought them back out and gave them some more life. The next drugstore release that I am loving is the Total Temptation mascara from Revlon. Why do I keep saying Revlon? From Maybelline. The only weird thing about this is they used like the lightest stuff possible. This feels like a cotton ball. It's so light. Like this handle just feels like air. Anyway, the brush kind of looks like this. Just a normal little brush, nothing too crazy. They didn't try to reinvent the mascara wand. But the formula is so good. It builds on itself so well. I am wearing it today, and I love it. I love it without a primer, just on its own. It builds on itself really well. It separates, lengthens, volumizes, clumps up a little bit, but in a nice way. I am loving this mascara so, so much, and yeah, definitely worth checking out if you've been interested. And then one thing I bought, clearly for the packaging, is this lip gloss from Covergirl. It has a cat head on the top. Look at it. It's the Katy Kat gloss from Katy Perry. This gloss is no good. No good with this gloss, but I mean, it has a cat head on top. I couldn't say no. And I just bought this one shade because I didn't plan on like loving the gloss. And the gloss, oh, nope, it's not good. This is how the shade looks, that one right there. The shade is not bad, but the gloss, oh my god, it's impossible to get it on your lips. If you have some lip balm on first, it might glide a little easier. But if you're just putting this on your bare lips, it's gonna like pull your entire lip trying to get the brush to go on your lip. It's awful. The color doesn't really transfer onto your lips. All you get is glitter in like a weird chunky way, like not a nice way. It's weird. This is the worst gloss formula I've ever used in my life. I really wish I had returned this, but I put it there just as a display thing, and I just loved how it looked so much. The time went by too far, so I can't return it now, but oh, look how cute. But don't be drawn in by the cute packaging. This gloss is awful. Really awful. But yeah, it's just cute to look at. And then the last thing from the drugstore that it's not really for me, but I think a lot of people would like it, so I'm going to talk about it anyway, is the Hello Halo liquid things from Wet n Wild. These are liquid highlighters. I haven't returned them, obviously, because I'm trying so hard to love these. They are a liquid highlighter, just like I said. They go on the face so well. They blend so freaking well. They look so beautiful. They become part of your skin. I put way too much on my hand, but I'll blend out a little bit down here. Can you see it? Maybe not. A little bit. Anyway, they blend out insanely well. They're so smooth. They become part of your skin, and they look beautiful throughout the day. But they're really oily, in my opinion. I haven't heard anybody else say this, but in my opinion, they're really greasy. I find it really hard to take them off at the end of the day. The water kind of beads off that spot where I had them. I have to get a separate cleanser to do it, and then another cleanser. The glitter behind just stays behind on my face forever. So I don't love these. They're not my favorite thing, but I think a lot of people would really like these. So I thought I'd mention them anyway. And obviously I hadn't returned them because I'm trying with these. I feel like they'll grow on me eventually. But yeah, they're definitely worth checking out if you've been interested. I think that's it. Those are just some new drugstore releases that I am loving and having so much fun with, especially that purple blush. Oh, I'm just loving it. And those lip powders are just so much fun to play with. Oh, dang, makeup is fun. Anyway, let me know some drugstore things or just general things that you are loving lately. I would love to know what they are. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.